很久，也没有很久了，更久呢。现在那个要开始，还没开门就，对，顺。西蒙克，不知道哪个，说夏天。免费的吗？哈哈，笑死。对，很好笑。有一次看着要放哪里可以打背心模式，放哪车？这小镇，哎呀，好久，剩几分钟？6分钟，快！我是用 YouTube 应该比较顺。Google 在台湾有限制哦，我忘记了，好像没有。YouTube 会慢机吗？应该没差多少。我是用5言词应该还差那几秒而已。干，我敢大爆发，一直找3条，干老师，超猛 ！S1 跟Enix 跟那个 Ubisoft 都会比下去，感觉 Sony 再加上去年半小时10分钟忘记了，整个 V 啊，我都傻了，我到底看了什么？妈的，把我眼睛戳瞎了，杀了我好了，干！去年不知道怎样，吐血，看到吐血，中风，去年太夸张。今年微软虽然没有独占。但每个有独占1-2款而已，不知道几款，反正就个位数，就到3场，因为它3场都很给力。然后 Ubisoft 跟 Square Enix 是大 boss， 很无聊，好想昨天去睡觉，昨天看一看，不行，先睡觉好，睡觉比较实在。2点钟，4分钟。快了，等一下，真忘记了。这 BGM 没有说好听。也有人在看你们E3，还蛮多的。全是自己看，然后可以开就开一下，蛮 灯那么早开，第一次他们下午跟晚上。看12点要不要开那个有天豆的？我感觉太晚，太没体力了。确实。Mark 10539安 ，ED 全998安。3分钟，倒数。我现在聊完是在组上，再看要不要讲。看你要不要找到界面，但可能手会很累，有点调，因为不知道它界面在哪里。三小吓到我，我想说怎么回事？突然切个画面，都傻了。58分，所以要开始了是不是？想说是我跑掉一下，我要开始了，给你看战场预览。这下面我勾了。微妙，早安 ，Diver G 0102，跟着下面我go，画龙某，这旋律好像电子鼓，我该不会要打 VR 吧？这是那个 PlayStation 那个 Camera 刚出的小游戏，虽然我没有玩过。这到底三小？时间好像差1分钟，该不会以这个开场吐血？完全看不懂，超惨，就是音乐会的概念。开局不妙，后面会不会爆死呢？虽然有4本柱，预告片有说是有4本柱，但不知道给不给力。还没到，剩几秒看一下。到，感觉像是开局哦。之前不是这样，之前是播影片。他近几年都没有找中文口音，可是效果不好。我看到快脑洞崩了，怎么办？要阻止我。应该大家都傻，真的很想打他。提早播这个笨东西，笑死！这什么东西啊？哦，没有，这个开局真的没有。玩家回。这个看我在找时间看微软。干，这大概3小，他播了几分钟？他8分就播了吧？他播了3分钟的。
Please welcome Sean Layden。
这应该是正常的吧？是正常的，终于，刚刚看一看，当做眼睛可以这样正好看，比较舒服。
Good evening, everyone, and welcome, and thank you for making the time tonight to come to church. This fulfills your obligation for the coming Sunday. For those of you who need to know that. But thank you for coming out. It's great to see the congregation as large as it is tonight under this single tent. And for those of you who may have been apprehensive because you remember that movie Kingsman, it doesn't end that way. It doesn't end that way. So, but no, again, thank you. And as you can see from this evening, here again at PlayStation, we've decided to mix it up a little bit in the way that we're doing our E3 presentation this year. You know, we look at what the stories have we tell and the things that we want to impart to our fans here with us and their fans on the live feed worldwide. And that changes our design ideas around what we can do for this show. So tonight, we're going to have, rather than a bombardment of new creative, we're going to take all of you on a journey deeper into some of the key titles we've talked about before, but we're going to talk about them in a different way tonight, a deeper way, so you can learn about what's going on with these games and what's coming up in the future. You know, what we look at here at Worldwide Studios with inside Sony Interactive Entertainment, we really want to take our love for gaming and make it sing very loudly. It's a gaming industry, it's sometimes called, but certainly inside our studios, we see gaming as a vocation. It's a calling. It's what we do. It's what we have to do. Our teams of creatives and studios and designers, they have stories to tell and things they want to show you and places they'd like to take you. That's what we're trying to do here at PlayStation. This coming year is going to be all about those kind of games that we can deliver to you in a way that's going to blow your minds. And tonight, we're beginning here in this tent, this church tent we've created here in Los Angeles to let you start that journey with us and let us tell you our stories for the next hour or so. So without further ado, it is my great honor and my unique privilege to invite to the stage, introduce to you, Gustavo Santorea.
听不懂这个句话，口语，六语口语真鬼，其实日语口语很强，房子也太小了、啊，根本就看不到荧幕，真的太小了。前几年都很大，今年不知道怎样，没有钱是不是？没有钱就像微软自己买一个，随便你搬。干怎么又是听音乐？傻眼。陈景辉。会想要必要吗？现在可以只能站着看。你说这场会深度介绍游戏到位，靠腰深度介绍，那一定会前面会是点消尾啊，不然在教堂播电我们真的那类的创意。回不去的节奏。哦，这是最后幸存者2的那个吉他声，应该是，刚刚有人讲，对，应该是那个艾丽弹琴那边吧。快点，他不介绍了，前面的人小尾超烦，应该是。最后生还者2吧，当开局应该是可以的，不要逼压太多，应该就不会爆死。该不会整种弹完吧？我也是傻了。深度介绍，所以他可能每一个都会介绍很久，所以感觉游戏不会多，我感觉是这样。真的一直弹不停，感觉会很慢，就是一个一个来，然后不会像微软大爆发全丢出来这样。先看音乐会，怎么不去隔壁同 Square Enix 的音乐会？他直接丢那个丢《王国之心3》的那个发售物，直接丢，他每次都这样丢。然后亚洲区还没说会那个，还没公开，有机会。就讲那个谁 ，SCET 的那个 中华小组那个什么陈云还是什么，他有说那个会有一个之前都没有过的企划，然后很难谈的概念，是不是王国之一上有提到？他之前有讲过，要来了，感觉谈完才播，超烦。来，真的是，嘿嘿。哦，一样哎，跟刚刚场地好像哦，好喂，跟刚刚场地很像，可又没有很像，这不知道谁。开局哦，这艾丽啊，这艾丽还不错啦，没有很崩，跟小时候一样。GTA 哪里有GTA？ 哦 ，GTA 也是有可能，但只是顽皮狗。怎么旁边是韩国人？我要这里开场，对啊，超像的啊。是以这里为基准这样做开局，直接开这个。有人是要调位置，你再跟我讲，你就调。这个不知道放哪里。
But not quite the show.
I give you guys 2 weeks to sleep back together.
Not gonna happen. She
感觉不妙。
said something to you?
这起手式还
Make
行
it。1 week. Ellie! Hey! What took you so long? Oh, I'm here, aren't I?
这开，
Tina?
原来是跟会场一样。
Hey, don't forget we leave at first
美
light.
国害记者那么急，超惨。
Yes, sir.
害记者超级。
Such a dick. Come on. Why don't you start with me? Okay, I have a very serious question for you.
这是什么概念？是
Like a hot pile of garbage? Oh. Okay. Oh. How about that? Gross. You love it.
他们觉得怪怪的。
Every guy in this room is staring at you right now. Maybe they're staring at you. Or not.
我记得好可怜，
Maybe they're jealous.
被牺牲，
I'm
因为场地的关系。
just a girl. Not a threat.
还要打开你的头。
Oh, Ellie. I think they should be terrified.
感觉艾丽的倾向偏女一点，是不是？感觉是啊，谁是攻谁是受就不知道。这是怎样？这是猎的还是猎僵尸？哎，怎么会1秒切换场景太快了？这感觉跟乔叔很像。艾丽长大了，已经不是小萝莉了。潜龙谍影，转场太快了，1秒就杀了。这一代人都会举火炬啊，有一个被挂在上面，挂羊头卖狗肉，要吹哨，要干嘛？这个呼朋引伴技能，杀人！哎、超快耶！打击完就 专程就杀人了。上一代是人比感染者恐怖啊，那这一代应该是一样。人是多么的恶心，这个游戏都写出来。哎，是火影吗？火影上一代的首领挂了，火影呢？他们干嘛跑掉？我是发现有入侵者，因为刚刚有个被杀，可能尸体被看到了。因为之前有分两个派系，猎人跟火影，那这一代不知道是几个。目前已经是火影，猎人不知道还在不在。好像他吹口哨是发现有被干掉，所以就过来巡逻。一样，界面有稍微换过，准气有换。这种爆炸。哦，他被看到有指示说哪边有敌人，这样看。很长，摸掉。潜龙谍影，开摸。真的是艾丽，还多闪避哦。艾丽怎么变那么实呀？也是啊，小时候就很嗜血，声音好像一样。长大声音没有变多少。这里跟以前有点像。
She went into the grass. Watch yourself.
还不错，现在敌人注视你会有那个，可以趴，可以趴，这一代可以趴，酷。
Wolf, she came through here. Damn it. Double back. Go.
这样动作多很多，玩法变很多。看，这敌人也太会了吧！这等下杀，他等下会下来看。可能声音被听到了。乔叔到底去哪？没有交代。多动作之后 ，AI 也长智商了，干。三切，不愧是 PS， 立马解，立马丢。很不错哎，做帮挡箭的功能，好猛哦！干这我一定冲首发，妈的 ！PS3 没有冲，这次一定冲。干，所以你跑哪他会追来啊？太恶心了吧！被追超快的，不如我说。有个拿大斧，艾丽想换武器。哎呦！我的细节做得很好哎， 不像以前用剪的，现在插在别人身上用拔的。神作，神作！哇，界面简化很好，不像以前还要翻包包。哎、欸，这代好像有，他跟好像也有翻的。刚刚有，就是更快，不用少一个类似读学动作。对，在跟场景互动的很好。满满的剑气。这感觉是BOSS 级的超硬。嗜血的 A， 没办法。走回转场回来，靠北还没清完。
I told you. He should be terrified.
声音太小，跟我讲，我们转大声，应该是还好。做得很好，不错，超强斧头，而且还会闪呢，而且跟地形互动做超好，一模一样的场地，笑死！也可以做，可以做。他们有做下，可是全部都在。以最后生还者2来开始。那这再多闪躲、趴着，要跟场地互动。
That was a new look at The Last of Us Part 2. We're here live in Los Angeles at the PlayStation E3 showcase. We're taking a quick intermission while folks move along to the next part of the experience. We'll have a little bit more to share on that later. And I am joined by my good friend, Ryan Clements.
Hello, Mr. Schumann.
How are you?
I'm good. It's such a pleasure to be here at the PlayStation Showcase. And it's going to be a huge night for Worldwide Studios a little later when the showcase resumes. And what better guests to have for joining us about Worldwide Studios than the chairman of Worldwide Studios, Mr. Sean Layden. Hello, sir. I thought you were just on stage. How did you get up here so fast?
We created this pneumatic tube that I was dropped into and shot right across to the studio here.
Right over here. Well, it's good to have you here.
Well, it's great to be here. And I think that was a very powerful start for our E3 program for this year.
That's right. There's much more to come, but I do want to zero in on The Last of Us Part 2 here just for a moment. You know, as chairman of Worldwide Studios, you work very closely with Naughty Dog. These guys need no introduction.
Indeed.
And I'm curious, from your perspective, where is their head at when it comes to developing this game?
Where's their head at? I mean, they are everywhere. They're looking at what can do in the next iteration of the Last of Us series. And I think what we saw tonight, I mean, that piece of content was so impactful. I mean, the whole relationship between Ellie and Dina going into the combat sequence really shows that they're pulling out all the stops over at Naughty Dog, and they're going to have a very broad and ranging game that's not going to make you only work at it as a player, but you're going to have to just think as a person what you're coming up against.
I can't wait to see more of that. That was first gameplay we saw there of The Last of Us Part 2, looking obviously incredible. And speaking of incredible, I mean, Worldwide Studios lately, I mean, it's just been unbelievable. Horizon, you had God of War, which needs no introduction, and Detroit Become Human. I mean, what is the secret, and what are you doing over there at Worldwide Studios? What's going on there?
The rule number one is do no harm. Right? Right. In a lot of ways, my job is just to move the boulders out of the road to make sure that creative talent can get where they need to go. You know, provide backup, provide scope. You know, provide generalized, you know, advice about where we can take this as an industry and as a gaming culture. But honestly, we've got 13 studios worldwide. We try to give them as much creative control as possible and just help support them through to their vision. That's kind of what we've been trying to do here for the last dozen years or so with Worldwide Studios. And I think right now, certainly in the PS4 era, you're seeing a lot of that coming into play right now.
That's great to hear that. And speaking about making fans happy, I think there's a question that I've been getting a whole lot, and it has to do with God of War. It's a celebrated game. It's sold extremely well. It has a huge legion of fans. And one of the things I wanted to mention was, I get a lot of tweets about New Game Plus.
Right.
Is this something that you and Santa Monica Studio are evaluating for God of War?
It's crazy. With the advent of social media, we get a lot of real-time feedback from the fans and the community, and we listen to that. And God knows my Twitter feed is filled up with a lot of stuff that we could talk about here or not talk about at all. But it's all important. We take it all seriously. And New Game Plus is something that came through really strong. Really hard to that kind of feedback loop. I'm happy to say that the teams are working on it. We're going to have some more updates on that. We'll put that through the blog, but it's going to happen.
All right.
Definitely.
As someone who miraculously finished God of War with a 2-year-old at home, that makes me very happy. I will somehow find more time.
But okay.
I will find time to. He wasn't watching.
Okay, thank God.
I want to confirm that.
Kids don't try this at home.
Asleep. But thank you so much, Sean. And it's great to hear that you and the amazing team at Santa Monica Studio are making that happen.
Hey, if we can create functionality and features that allow people to spend more time in the worlds we build, that's by definition a good thing.
Excellent.
Fantastic. So New Game Plus, that is confirmed. That is coming to God of War. We'll have full details on PlayStation blog shortly. We have a lot more to talk about, too.
Yeah, and actually, Sean, I wanted to ask you about that. About a month ago, you did something a little bit out of the ordinary for our team, and you kind of came out and talked about the 4 main games that we would be highlighting tonight's PlayStation Showcase. I was wondering what the thought process was there.
Every year, we try to let the stories we have to tell design the experience we're going to create. And this year, we felt that what we really want to do is take people on a journey deep into the content, deep into the 4 big pillar games that we're working on right now, and get them to see a bit more about the stories we're trying to tell and the way it's going to be expressed and what they get out of it. It's a really wide range of titles there, anything from The Last of Us 2, which you saw right now, through Death Stranding and Spider-Man and Ghost. So. This year, I wanted people to know that don't come here expecting to have some big, flashy new idea come out or some big surprise come out. Come here and sit with us and walk with us as we get through to see the background stories and deep inside of the games we're working on.
Wonderful. And we do have a lot more coming from those Worldwide Studios games in the showcase later tonight. Do you have any personal games that you're most excited about?
Well, they're all fabulous, and I think the teams are really crushing it right across the board.
Fair enough.
But one thing I would say is there's one of the games that we're having out today that will be playable in 3 months and available in stores, and that's our favorite web slinger.
Of course.
Spider-Man. So we're going to see a lot of that tonight, and I think the folks at home should be happy with what they're going to get.
Awesome. Thank you, Sean.
Sean, thank you so much for dropping by. Always a pleasure to trade notes with the chairman of Worldwide Studios.
It's great to see you guys. I'll head back to the United Station now.
Yes, please do.
Right.
And
wear the helmet.
we do have a lot more in store coming up in just a few minutes as the E3 showcase continues. But in the meantime, we also have some other updates for you while we wait during this short intermission. So I say we kick it off with a look at the latest from the world of Call of Duty.
来，这种。哪一个？中国。打野。他刚刚有说重置是不是？哪一款重置？看这射太远了，子弹怎么？这子弹做坏了。加油打 Master， 就不知道是哪一款重置，看不出来。
Get immediate access to Back in Black maps and Call of Duty Black Ops 3 only when you pre-order Call of Duty Black Ops 4 from PlayStation Store.
Welcome back. We are having the PlayStation E3 showcase kicking off in just a few more minutes. We're in a short intermission period here, but we've got some good stuff to talk about. We've got some good friends as well.
Yeah.
Meredith Molinari and Ramon Russell. Welcome.
What's happening?
That's good to have you guys back.
Good to be back.
Friendly faces right before the showcase.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
How do you
So I say we keep this moving here. And when it comes to Call of Duty, we know that a bunch of remastered maps from Black Ops 1 and Black Ops 2 are making their way to Call of Duty Black Ops 4 this October on launch day. But what we just learned here is that those maps, those classic maps, are coming to Black Ops 3 as well for those who pre-order Black Ops 4 on PlayStation Store.
Oh, that's pretty awesome. But what if I don't own Call of Duty Black Ops 3?
Well, that's where it gets a little more interesting, my friend. Oh. So tonight, we are actually doing a surprise PlayStation Plus game drop. And that is going to be Black Ops 3. Black Ops 3 is coming to PlayStation Plus later tonight.
Yes.
That's awesome.
Yes, very nice. This is why I love E3, because not only do we get to share awesome news with our audience, but PlayStation Plus subscribers get a little treat. A little tasty treat.
Little mid E3 supply drop for you there.
You know, we've been sharing a lot of good news. We got to share 5 really cool announcements last week when we did our countdown, kind of ramping up for tonight's big showcase.
Mm-hmm. That's right. We had the countdown to E3, and that was 5 game reveals and updates over a span of 5 days. A lot of great stuff announced. Let's take a quick look back at the highlights.
来一个正常的吧，干！不要再玩我们，干！又是你啊，又跟去年的感觉是一样，靠北。这前几天的他一次丢出来，前几天丢的东西，这感觉不错，这应该会玩，感觉不错。他真的，他把前几天的东西一次丢出来，对，一次展演出来。
Okay, wake up, focus, remember.
这感觉也不错。
From the creators of Fee and Flipping Death,
VR 就不予置评。
comes a heartfelt story in
质量还没到原本单机个人质量，不考虑。这感觉不错，就之前那个光剑game，幕府很适合，幕府是 PS3 的产物。 该不会要再建聊天模式了？
Welcome back. We're just a few minutes away from the E3 PlayStation Showcase. I mean, when I say a few minutes, I mean we're really.
这才是正常的嘛。刚起手是不是为了最后生还者2来开场这个东西
Show's about to continue, about to move into the big event.
Yeah, it was great to see the countdown stuff, but I do think that there's like maybe one more thing we could sneak in there before we cut our way to the showcase.
Yeah, let's squeeze it in. Let's squeeze it in. Okay, so this next franchise boasts a huge loyal community of nearly 6 billion hours. Incredible stat.
Yeah, they play that so much. A lot.
They do. And we're going to take a first look at the next chapter right now.
来，丢手不知道。这什么东西？
A lonesome star in a bitter sky. I hear the hungry ghosts calling out in the night. Just a couple victims of this brutal pride.
他们在出来，心梗。
To let things just die.
好像有分种，那个职业有一种变形金刚，有像。你刚看到第一只，我也是那个《风暴与死神》，有一点他的感觉。对，有点他的感觉。但刚不是这个。 啊，烂东西，天命哦！天命我没玩，干资料片也要丢，其他地方就丢过，你要丢的是。
That was a powerful new look at Destiny 2. Forsaken is coming out September 4th on PS4. A lot of great enhancements and content for that one. And
Yeah, it looks really good. There's a lot of buzz about that Gambit mode coming up. And guess what? If you're at E3, you can play it at our booth.
Not too bad.
But there's barely any time because we're about to get to the showcase.
That's right. We are really seconds away when it comes down to it from the rest of PlayStation's E3 showcase. Thank you so much for watching. We've got a lot more in store tonight. But for now,
I think it's almost time.
I think it's almost time. Should we get to it?
I think we're waiting. Let's get to it. We have so much more to cover.
Okay. Got a lot more in store. So let's check it out live right now.
可以不要切主播台了吗？哎，这场地为什么硬是要演呢？这场地有像那个之朗的某一段场地，那应该是对马吧？不知道。所以是本组都要来演奏一下，然后才带进去。目前节奏应该是这样。吹一下喇叭，弹个琴。就有像杰尔曼那个墓园，杰尔曼的墓园，原来是 Sony 音乐会，我也是在看 Sony 展前记者会，我操！后面背景有点像杰尔曼那个打杰尔曼的那个场地。之朗也有类似的场地，但应该是对马游魂。水管爆音，水管日配的音差，好想是看音配。今年又比去年更烂了，我快吐血。你可以演奏，但你不要演奏到让大家冷掉，这样不行啊。你可以稍微带画面，带进去就好，你不要整个演奏完，那谁受得了？重点是游戏，不是音乐会。那重点搞错，深度也没有很深度啊，可能是我听不懂。English 的关系也是有可能，只是刚才他吹过，再吹一次，游戏内再吹一次，吹好吹满。所以他先把4本最后丢出来一批。不会吧？只介绍4款，然后带3场游戏带过，节奏很疯啊！应该是对嘛？对啊，对嘛
？Temple's close。
恶名昭彰系列，就是不归之身，所以这里是实机，是不是？自然跑出来，自然应该是不同类别，打得赢吗？不知道。所以刚是老伯在吹喇叭。好像蛮多游戏都这类似的场景，新 IP， 算新吧。去年那个巴黎电玩展首次公开的《对马游魂》，恶名昭彰系列的工作室做的。SP 啊。
Nova, come。
所以这是日语，这有点像那什么，汪达与巨像叫马的时候。叫他就过来，忘记叫什么欧吕头还是什么，忘记了。找时间再过。 之前有玩一下，重置在玩一下。它有入门，超大。日本版巫师，是不是巫师不好说啊？太早断定了。现在人王现在被批得很惨，其实人王也不错玩的。
Where are they?
不要创新那个人数啊，阴阳数。强盗。这日派音配听不太清楚。这么强，看，真假的？界面应该是关掉，或者做实机展演。哦，重装的敌人，哦，还可以格挡反击。这是终结技。好猛的感觉，敌人超多，觉得这个人。
You're late.
我现在就切音配，两种一起。
Where's the monk?
The bastards beat me to him. Now they're torturing him at the temple.
很巫师。
Come on.
起码有王打感。
We need him.
跟我想的一样。
Down.
We can take them.
No. Remember Sago Bridge? We strike quietly. And they kill the monk.
巫师应该也会找时间玩。很长。哦。只在第二只也有这一招，不是第二只，是第二只。
I'll guard the exits.
最后生还者。
Just get that.
怜惜。第二只没有这样，第二只就硬干就好。还可以爬墙，这么厉害哦！他也有之狼也有这招，他也有。之狼的比较远。还不错细节都有。古墓，对，这边变古墓，各种祭祀感。怎么一大堆强盗？我可以顺杀。哇！吹喇叭，闹人！还没吹没几秒就死掉了，一闪。
Called reinforcements. We have to move.
他直接顺杀，他差点吹喇叭绕人。我还被打残。哇
Masako!
Stand aside, Jin. You betrayed my family.
Run! If we fight, Mongols win.
要跟他打。
They already won.
鬼屋的，鬼屋的都小玩一下，他都没有出现。哇，亦敌亦友。
You were my friend.
Give me luck.
No.
感觉强很多，不同档次。没打好，他刚往下断。刀子有够轻，是他们力气很大吧？应该不是刀子有够轻，应该是他们力气很大。刀子应该不轻。是砍起来真的很轻，没错，随便你砍。好像很注重格挡，还有摔技，摔技不知道是不是剧情要求。失火了，这是真实操作，应该是时机啊，应该是时机，因为过场不会演那么久，过场都会一段一段的，那感觉就是时机，只是界面没有出来，他把界面藏起来，因为刚刚那些演出像过场很奇怪。不然就是实际接那个接过场一些有可能，感觉那帅技就是剧情要求，帅技那边应该就是那个过场，像过场跟实际很像，人龙6有做出来，人龙6好像也没有做得很好。这是哪一个？看不太出来。新 IP 我都看不出来，因为没看过。
Is a shifting place. There are rules and rituals. You can keep traveling deeper.
哎呦，这枪也太帅了！ 有点像量子的感觉。HL3 是什么？那是量子枪。哈哈，哇，超能力者爱丢东西，可是枪的效果也不错哎。 boss 不？抗错控制。哦，高潮了！感觉是量子游戏啊！他那个枪好像可以做很多操作。他最后面有一个王出来。 感觉是量子枪会分解、聚合、移动、攻击这样。这是什么？嗯 ？PS 哦，图弹。 这应该是某一个游戏，然后做迷样，感觉是。我也要，也有可能的。你们这头一定很晕了，干！玩一玩就可以呕吐。上什么人？有两个人在打架。 意见不合就开架，被压死，笑死。真是老死。这什么？耶！你这是异形哦。哎。哦，来了！哦，《生化危机2》重置版，高清理啊！这我必买啊，就以前过。来了，真的来了，好爽啊！我还不爆买，看年轻百里啊，真的来了！卡普空大爆发，今天最大赢家就是卡普空了，没有之一。我还不爆买，讲什么？有人跟他打架，有人是丧尸，可为什么他是伸舌头出来，不是用咬的？来，这才叫重置嘛！像那个恶魔猎1到3我会吐血，干你就这样弄就对了啊！这样弄才有人玩，你弄那什么高清版会吐血，死都不买，免费送我才玩。钱有限，就是这样很就很人对，就是吊你胃口啊，那你猜不透。你看。其他大厂就对 Sony 很好，把最经典的留给他。来了 ，Resident Evil 2重置版。哇，这几月？这1月是不是？是1月吗？英文不好。哎呀，这也看不到这些中文吗？还是9月29号日？哦，1月。哇，好快哦！所以早就做了嘛。干，那我猜有1月。干，所以很早就做了，只是没有丢出来而已。二代重置版0跟1有这样大弄过吗？我忘记了。又在玩过2，这是唯一，好像在 PC 啊全过的一款。然后我是打那个第4阶吧，就那个趴的那一集。打到趴的，最后还不爆。年轻的李阳回来，现在是大师。感觉会丢那个 Final Fantasy 7 Remake 新情报，这个节奏感觉会有，应该很多都高潮了，我是高潮了。
Jesus Christ! Oh my God! Somebody call 711 because that's the emergency dial number for this in this weird part of the galaxy because this is a sci-fi based thing. Help! He's got electrocuted.
这不算冷饭，整个重置，还是冷饭，但我还是会买。脸跟简单，没关系啊，高清版的李阳就是不一样，年轻版的李阳而且还高清。王国之心呢？这就是虎克船长片。感觉会有 Final Fantasy 7 Remake， 这节奏感觉会有。所以这是新的 PV 啊，要丢这些。然后就是那什么《神鬼奇航》。《神鬼奇航》也加进来了，《大英雄天团》没看到，《大英雄天团》今年有时候会加进来。我刚以为是虎克船长，有船战哎！我也是王国之心呐，哇，这完成度很高哎！原来是 刺客教条黑旗，我这完成度超高哎，和亚洲区未定，感觉有中文之装会员，我这完成度超高哎，野村又暴走了，野村还有一个Final Fantasy 7要用，应该不错啊 ，BOSS 战斗演出都很好。
You back in the organization?
所有细节都有顾到。
Surprising, isn't it?
Jack, don't you give this creep the time of day.
哦，你说女友制作，他说有在弄，只是不知道哪出。女友还没完，首先在。
I'm looking for a box.
他建模就建得不错啊。哎呦，泰坦巨魔。
They have come for us.
Wait!
Oh no! Stop!
宇多田光又来。
Arendelle is safer with me staying up here.
感觉爽度很高，很多东西可以玩。长发公主，当然是艾莎。
And the unversed collected enough screams and sadness from
怪
those
兽电力
children.
公主。
And the whole time they were trashing our company in the process!
You're following her.
Maybe she's one of the 7 pure lights we need.
比较可能是阿垮黑化。2.8我没有玩。
Set your heart free.
And at the end, you'll finally realize what destiny has in store for you. In fact, your reward might be right around the corner.
Hey, Axel.
Huh? Hey, liking the look. Got your hair too.
Hehe 台下很冷静。哦，有声音，跑完才有声音。哇，一样挤在1月29哎。对啊，这之前就公布。这个哦，干嘛要合集一起卖？是不是？靠背2.5、2.8、3，要合起来一起卖是不是？ 要合起来一起卖，对，入库。啊，过场都类似这种动画。你们不找人出来冷笑？哦，来了，小岛的，那什么，那叫什么？忘记了。什么之绊？死亡之绊。 Sony 节奏抓好，抓紧哦，起飞哦！我操，起飞了，直接。
Chiral allergy. So, you have dooms.
起飞，各位。
What's your level?
I've got the extinction factor, but I think you got me beat.
You can see them, right?
No, but I can sense them.
Wanna come work for me? Must be tough out here on your own.
I can't help you.
Cool, Jimmy. Okay.
I make deliveries. That's all.
就是跟地平线同一个引擎做的，哇，还蛮大的。嘿嘿，后面一个类似机器人。 这么重，他还好几种装备，这感觉像实际。不是，伤口会痊愈。 看不出来是干嘛？这个微妙。 有点像末日求生。带两盘。喂，你们在干嘛？没有鸟，荒野之伴。实地之手，小岛德佩，还有枪哦。对啊，变2台。目前只能玩这个。刚刚拔指甲没看到。对啊，只能展示了，这应该是实际的一部分，完成度不高。来了，来了，之前的 PB 的那个外物。在旁边。看不到。哦，手更大。是憋气就会没事，是不是？看不太出来，没关系，等产品的 PV， 还有雨伞。
Watch yourself. Those things never stay gone for long.
荒野求生版。
The time flow fast forwards whatever it touches, but it can't wash everything away. The past just won't let go. I'll see you around. Sandport bridges.
Sam,
what's your status?
Beryllium density is still increasing. My status is fucked. There's tons of them. Can you sit on the right? No. They're closing in on my position. I have to move before they realize I'm in here.
Sam, if one of those things eats you, it'll trigger a void out. You'll come back, sure, but the surrounding area will still be a crater.
I got an idea.
Yeah. 婴儿都在他那个罐里面。又是这机器。哎呀，这样就看得到是不是？这是一个探测的概念。好微妙。今天这个怪兽。君主看这阶段。我要听你呼吸。我有点started。 死亡之伴，所以遇到他就被抓下去就死掉了。
A crypto riot a day keeps the time fall away.
哎呀，怎么冲？更好吃了，真没东西吃。那脸好像吃起来很爽感觉。
You're too late.
真是荒野求生。
Who I am, do you?
Who are you?
妹子不错。小岛工作室。哦，可以 take one。后面不搞音乐会，冲刺。听听讲，该不会是冷王2吧？还是超过？这好像是新 IP 耶。来一招哦，大招！懂了，哈哈哈，猜对了。哇，要打了，要跟支长打了。然后刚才把1代过完，猜对。2代主角不要慢换人呢？好像主角好像有脚啊，还是那是敌人脚不知道。他直接拆脚变成。冷王不是去年出的，超快，真超快。要跟支长对打。因为刚刚氛围看到了。我来 F7， 应该是吧？没猜错哦。没有，好像不是。蜘蛛人干，那个氛围很像，但又不是。看到蜘蛛人就不是。可恶！
Love the optimism, but in my experience,
蜘蛛人应该是会玩。
It's usually worse. Look out!
雷电哥，敢骗我！我刚也以为了，可恶，很像那个房子的场景。他可能要先把4本柱播完，但压轴是谁不知道？1、2、3，第4个是谁？4播完了啊，这个就播完了啊。
Welcome to the party, just in time for the fireworks.
播完了。但压轴压谁？真看不知道。那点10点5分，这播1小时多了。
Why is he letting everyone out?
股价会飘高吗？你是说 Square Enix 的股价还是 Sony 的股价？不知道飙一阵子又降回来，没办法维持。所以这边都是放电人，还有不知道的。我刚以为只有一只 BOSS， 就每次会放电。 展前的预告4本就要播完，这播，这是大招的概念吗？我刚刚直接用这一招就赢了，前面打就没有用。哦，犀牛也来。
Surprise? What is he talking about?
学长。
Hey, what's your status?
也是
Trapped in a prison with every criminal I've put away in the last 8 years. No biggie.
Electro must be working for someone.
哇，怎么每只王都来？这个是蜥蜴人吗？
Can you hold on a minute? I was in the middle of a phone call and
每
it
只
was busy.
boss 都来，各种 boss。 可是他没有打，只是刚刚讲话而已。
Not really. Electro, Rhino, and now Scorpion are all on the loose. What's going on in the rest of the prison?
毒不像哎，
System's almost done. I'll give you a sit rep
应
soon.
该是黑
Okay, I'll keep tracking
蓝
Electro.
色。好像是蜥蜴人的博士还是什么？
Come on, Spider-Man. I thought this was a chase.
哦，所以这是
Gotta stop this
因为
guy.
其他当中里面的最强。放电哥，搞不好会有猛
Tell me who you're
不
working
知道这
for.
边
I'll
有
go easy on you.
Can't stop it. But I'm flattered that you still try.
Nobody ever takes me up on that
还
offer.
蛮爽的，9月多就要发售。太强了吧！怎样？
Long time no see. We're going to have
看也太多 BOSS 出来过场了。
Sorry, no time to talk.
真的 miss， 是好像有 miss， 看这个图片，让我看看。
Okay, I got the security cameras back online.
How's it look?
Well, it looks like the entire population of the raft has escaped. That makes 5 of your worst enemies that are now on the loose.
For a second there, I thought you were serious.
I am serious. I have to go. Some of them are heading to the city.
This is nuts.
还可以吸哦，吸龙想起以前玩机器人，光是在空中，真觉得超神。空中，对啊，对啊，以前随便射啊，射就判定是给你抓到。现在讲求真实，一定要射到某些地方才算，不然你就掉下去。
How do you like my new suit?
以前随便你射就可以挡。
It's an exclusive club.
密室太多，可能就一直下去啊。哎，为什么每只 BOSS 都来掺脚是怎样？又来，这是一打多的意思吗？他们整个看轰趴所以他们是敌人联军的概念。哇，1打5，他把他赢过来。
Not to kill him.
Good idea. In fact, we don't have to do this at all
敌
if you
人
don't
联
want
军
to.。
We definitely want to.
这时候就要跑了，这边干嘛打？这边打。是哇，被戳到。走为上次再打哈，敌人联军。被电到脑中风，邪恶猎人头，难怪他们一起出现，他们串通。谁来帮他？啊，后面没有演出来，刚有人来帮他们，敌人联军都傻。邪恶6人众。 啊？不会吧？不会要收了吧？就这样，干！ 没有 FF7了，就收了，收尾喽。但就四本最演完就没了。让我傻了，傻了，收尾了。今年真的不行，健身还没有满满的力量。好像又有哦，它只是一个过场啊。我刚以为是收场节奏，就不是。应该还有吧？还有，这样是那个什么？你怎么带进户外
？That was the PlayStation E3 showcase. A lot to take in. There was a ton of great Worldwide Studios titles. We actually got a little more to share here. Coming right up, we're going to have first live gameplay of Marvel Spider-Man right here in just a couple of minutes. We have a new game to announce. We have some other stuff to talk about too. What a show.
Oh my gosh.
Top highlights, go.
Oh. There's no time. Oh my goodness, Ghost of Tsushima looked absolutely incredible. That color palette was insane.
Yeah.
Did you grow up with samurai movies?
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Ready. I'm ready. Sucker punch. Thank you.
Meredith?
Oh, Resident Evil 2. Come on, RE2. That looked so good. I know a lot of us fans have been waiting for that one. And there was like a moment where you're like, I'm not really sure I know what this is. And then as soon as he turned his head, I was like, yes!
And you get that, that RE4 style over-the-shoulder camera action. It's kind of like the ultimate dream if they were going to remake Resident Evil 2. That's what I would want. So awesome stuff.
Yeah,
Ryan?
nice and gory.
As Meredith said backstage, Death Stranding, we now have more questions.
Yes. More questions.
It looks as if, I mean, I don't want to make any promises, but it looks as if we were getting kind of an allusion to a lot of gameplay in there and kind of what the character of Sam is going to be doing in this very unusual world that is inhabited by some very unusual and scary things.
And people consume strange and unusual.
Bugs.
Was...
Babies continue to be a theme.
Yeah, that wasn't a myth.
Don't know what we're going to find out there, but yeah.
So a ton of great stuff in the show overall. I mean, Neo 2, that was a crowd pleaser. That was one that was great to see get out there. We got an update on Kingdom Hearts 3. We got a lot of other great stuff. We had a new Remedy game. Remedy is on the way. Control. Really stylish trailer, really looking to I want to learn more about that one. I mean, it just looks like wizards and like, I don't know what I was looking at. It was really stylish. I would expect no less from Remedy. But I got to say, I think my favorite was Marvel Spider-Man.
Spider-Man looked
incredible. We had these legendary villains are back. We had Rhino, Electro, Vulture. I'm missing some. Who else were there? I mean, just one after another. That was Electro.
So
Spider-Man was not in a good space.
No, it was pretty rough. It was pretty rough. So we're going to see live gameplay of that in just a minute or two here. But I say we actually take this moment to announce a new game. What do you think?
Do it.
Okay, do it.
So nonchalant.
Hits keep coming.
Yeah.
So you guys know From Software.
Absolutely.
I'm aware of them.
They have created a lot of great games over the year. Well, they have been busy working on a PlayStation VR game.
Oh, VR.
And it is quite a departure from the kinds of games that we sort of know them for, but it's very, very interesting, and I'd like to see the first footage of that right now.
又来啊！是什么不知道？哦，Japan Studio， 血缘2吗？放错什么位？哇，他一次做2个哎。
Aren't you
该不会是
excited?
之狼吧？之狼是跨平台，应该不会有 Japan Studio。
And live in the world where time stands still.
刺激了！放松手
When
位这
nobody
做
can see
做
what you're up to ever again.
看不太出来，笑脸。有血的感觉，但不知道是血。好像是新 IP， 应该不是血，看起来。
I
新 IP。
From Software's new title coming to PlayStation VR. Quite a departure, very artistic. Still don't know a ton about how it actually plays yet, but certainly a compelling debut, I would say. And speaking of compelling, let's get to that Spider-Man. It is time.
We have some folks from Insomniac.
We sure
here.
do.
Brian, Adam, gentlemen.
Hey, how you
program? It's so great to have you here. I just have to say, first of all, thank you guys for giving us your time.
Of course, of course. Happy to be here.
And also, congratulations, kind of closing out some of the show there with Marvel Spider-Man. How does it feel?
It's surreal. We've been working on it for a while, so it's nice to be here. And obviously, we showed you. People wanted villains, so we decided we'll give you a lot of villains. And now, and the next question is, can we play the open world? And Adam's gonna show off the New York City.
I mean, I don't know, Sid. What do you think?
Let's dive in.
Yeah,
what are we talking about here?
We're gonna boot up the demo here, and this is essentially one of the first playable demos that you guys are gonna be showing off.
Yeah,
of,
that's right. Pretty much. So I mean, if you think about the game is. You know, a lot of people are like, last year's E3 was like, well, was that like just a linear level? No, like that was our Manhattan, that's our New York City, and it happened to be like a main story edition. But in between, like something like you saw in the raft, or we showed that back at last E3, you can just swing around New York City and have fun.
Let's go to that footage because we have it running here on the main monitor. We'll go to it in just a second. This is the beauty of the
Yeah,
this is great. I got my own little TV. This is perfect.
Yeah, I got it all.
Adam's doing a fantastic job so far. It's been really good.
So first of all, you're actually playing this right now.
Yeah, that's
right. And I do want to emphasize how beautiful this game is.
Oh, thank you.
But Brian, tell me a little bit about what you guys want to show us this evening.
So I think, the big thing is, again, I think that part of the Spider-Man fantasy is to swing around New York City and, to have, not only just a great story, but have a bunch of different activities in that world. And we wanted to, give people who attend E3 an opportunity to experience that. So, obviously it's a big narrative-driven experience, but at the same time, part of that superhero fantasy, especially that Spider-Man experience, is living within New York City and seeing that. So, Adam is he's one of our combat pro players because he's a combat designer, and again, he's just showing off some really awesome stuff that as you get better with the game, obviously, we wanted to have a pick up and play field, but at the same time, have the level of mastery and to really show off the improvisation that we were talking about a lot.
I think it's like sticking dudes to walls and to the floor and stuff. That looks really
fun. I think the thing that's been really fun in these last, I would say last 6 months since we got back from the holiday break was every week I feel like I'll take the game home or I'll be playing one night and then I'll come in and say, wow, guys, I didn't know you could do that. So I think there's a lot of that. There's that sandbox nature to it as well. So, obviously you can, we have mechanics, but we want you to experiment with, his acrobatics, his webs, his gadgets, his suit powers. So combining all that stuff really allows for a lot of gameplay, a lot of, Spider-Man's a very expressive character. We want players to be able to express that, whether it's in traversal or in combat.
It's gorgeous.
These animations are just blowing my mind.
Your studio has kind of been renowned for character animation and for just fluid motion. I mean, did you guys take a lot of lessons from your previous games and really hone in on those when you were developing?
I think animation's definitely been one of the hallmarks of our company. From Spyro to Ratchet to Sunset Overdrive. And I remember when Sunset Overdrive reviews came out, one person actually wrote, "It would be great to see Insomniac Spider-Man game," and I was like, see, we should make it. And I think
you waved your phone around the whole studio.
Exactly, we took that kind of mentality and we just injected our kind of our personality, but also, what do people want, desire from a Spider-Man experience? So, it was really great. As I remember, probably around end of last year, someone wrote an article about the top things they want to see in Spider-Man, and they said they want to feel like an Insomniac game. So, I think that's the thing we've been really layering on in this last year is to have that, it feels like an Insomniac game as much as it does a Spider-Man game.
And I love this traversal, just the fluidity of just moving over great distances very quickly. It looks like a lot of fun just moving around, and that's when you know you've got a great game.
Okay, so how I kind of said like experimenting, but sometimes, game development, we're in meetings a lot, and then sometimes you just need to take a break. And what I used to find myself doing was just swinging around New York City, it was almost like therapeutic. It's just kind of like when I play other games, I just walking or running or even taking a car. Just it feels so more natural now just to swing around like Spider-Man. So it's definitely one of those things that has that, again, just like combat, that pick and play feel, but we want players to have a level of mastery as they play and get
What was that? Hold on a second. That's very interesting what you're saying there.
So like I said, so Adam showed off, I think he showed off the tripwire. It's basically a gadget that you can either attach to a piece of geometry and the enemies walk by like ramps or something like that. But you can also attach it to an enemy, and if an enemy walks by, they kind of slam into each other.
That is amazing. This is so cool. What's this focus meter about?
Yeah, so the focus meter is basically, there's kind of a risk reward. As you build focus, you can use it to heal.
Sid's having a religious
experience. It just looks incredible.
Okay, thank you. The team worked really, really hard on it. Really, really hard. And the idea is the focus is kind of a way to, it's a risk reward. Like I said, you can either heal yourself or you can kind of, if you fill up the bar a certain way, you can actually pull off a finishing move. So, as you play the game, you can kind of say, well, do I want to maybe heal myself real quick, or do I want to wait for that really extravagant move to kind of take the guy out instantly?
Got it.
Brian, a question for you is, obviously Spidey has, with his experience being under the mask for so many years now,
8 years.
8 years. Thank you. You got to be precise.
I got it. One of the first questions I get is like, is it an origin story? I'm like, no. That was like, after we decided that the webs were definitely attached to the buildings, we decided it's not going to be an origin story.
But back to the combat, I mean, Spidey's experience, he has access to a lot of different techniques and technologies. How do you balance out his experience with the fact that you don't want to overwhelm a player with options, right? You want to make it approachable.
I really, that comes down to our combat team, our traversal team.
Like this guy right here.
Like Adam, and really going, okay, kind of handing that stuff out over the course of the game, finding those right spots where you kind of, okay, we're going to teach you how to punch and how to kick and how to punch guys up in the air and use your webs. But then we layer on things like gadgets and then the suits and the suit powers. And it's kind of giving over time. We just, one thing with something like E3, we want you to feel great, right? But there's a lot to learn really quickly. So we... normal course development, we kind of find those spots in the game where it makes the most sense to teach those mechanics. And then as the game goes on, we want you to master those because the game's only going to get harder.
Yeah, absolutely. Sid, what do you think?
I gotta say, this game is beautiful, right? Absolutely gorgeous. This is, it was looking spectacular to begin with, but this is on a totally different level. And I can just see that
so much.
I can see that polish, though. That's the thing. It comes out in that final few months of development.
Yeah, if you guys watched the press conference, right? Sure. You saw all those games, those first-party games. They all have a level of polish. And to be in a press conference with the likes of Naughty Dog, Sucker Punch, Kojima Productions. We are very honored to be, and we know there's a certain level of polish that people expect from a PlayStation game, especially a first-party game. So we want to be considered right up there. Well, and not to mention also from the Marvel, Marvel fans expect to have that perfect experience.
Of course.
May I just ask real quickly, as we're starting to wind down here, from a personal perspective, what's it like for you and for your team to be able to kind of look up at the big screen and see your game after all that time?
Well, I'm known as a crier, so it takes a lot for me not to get choked up. Like right now, they're playing the theme song to the game in the background as we're sitting here, and I mean, this is an amazing industry, and to be part of it is one thing, but to work on something you truly love is something that when you were a little kid thinking, oh my God, could I ever work on a Spider-Man game, let alone be in video games, is just absolutely surreal. I use that word a lot when I describe working on this game. And to work with a group like Sony and work with Marvel, and that feeling is felt by so many insomniacs. So we couldn't be prouder, and the support we've gotten across the board, not only from Sony and Marvel, but also the fans, has been spectacular.
Brian, it just looks incredible.
You're flabbergasted.
I really am. It's stunning. I mean, just look at that. How can you not be blown away by that? But we do have a limited amount of time here, Brian. You're an industry veteran. You've been in the industry for a long time. I know this is a lifelong dream for you on this game, and I want to thank you and Insomniac Insomniac for making it.
Thank you for having us.
后面又崩了。
Spider-Man was so awesome that it broke my mic, and I have to use the stick mic now.
I thought you just wanted to look different from all of us.
Yeah, I just wanted to stand out a little bit. But you know, Sid, actually, I think a little earlier, we were able to maybe get some footage of some of the amazing experiential stuff that's going on with Spider-Man.
I mean, there really is something incredible going on here at this PlayStation E3 showcase. I mean, it's on a scale and a scope that we have just never seen before. And so we have people here, they're playing the game. We have a lot of hands-on sessions for folks that are here for the showcase. And the game looks great, but I just love the way this whole. Oh, I know.
There's familiar faces popping up on the stream.
But I mean, it's a great event here, and it's just, I wish we could get everybody in here to try this out and to just see what has been sort of constructed with Spider-Man and with actually another game we're about to talk about.
Yeah, we're about to talk about Ghost of
Tsushima.
We have some. We sneakily snuck on a few amazing people onto the program as a helicopter goes by to mark this amazing moment. Nate Fox, Jason Connell to my left, and Nate Fox. Gentlemen, welcome. Thank you so much for coming over.
Absolutely. Thanks for having us.
It's really good for you to be here. I'm so glad you're able to give us some of your time. Can I just ask, kind of what we were just talking about with the team from Insomniac? What's it like for you as individuals, as developers, to be able to be a part of all of this?
It's amazing. I mean, you try so hard to make a video game that you can get lost in, and then to come to E3 where they actually build your game. It's kind of a dream come true that way.
Yeah. How about
oh man, it's amazing. You know, people are excited. You know, you see all the other projects, and everybody's just stoked about all the different games are up there. And you know, we put a lot of heart and soul into it, so it's just that moment where it shows it is just great.
I think we should show it because we have some of the footage.
I think we do have a little bit of footage hanging around here, so let's check it out.
Yeah, absolutely.
Just hanging around.
It's just doing its thing. Yeah. But yeah, I mean, this game, first of all, just gorgeous. I mean, the art direction is really coming through in an incredible way, but also the technical sophistication as well. I mean, we're going to see here in a minute. Here we go. Get into some combat.
Yeah, we have some highlights from the showcase just shown off for the first time.
Look at this look. I mean, this is gorgeous. Look at this. I don't know what else to say about it. I'm flabbergasted.
And maybe, I don't know, Nate or Jason, who wants to take this, but it seems like in these moments of gameplay, there's small vignettes of like a classic samurai film in which you really focus in the player experience, the visuals, the music, all the cues seem to align in harmony. I mean, that must all be very intentional, I can only assume.
It is an orchestra. You know, like you got to take all these elements, and for even that opening attack, that EI attack, it's about building space before it, having the leads go by, the drum up of music beforehand. And that's what makes it, really powerful.
How do you coordinate all those systems?
Like, we run in strike teams. We got a lot of multidisciplinary, awesome people working on it. So
yeah, but I mean, you watch a lot of samurai movies, man. I mean,
that's the real answer, actually.
Yeah. I mean, there's that quiet before the storm. It's pretty key to the genre. So just trying to make it real in a video game is the goal.
And I know that authenticity is something that's tremendously important to your entire studio in this game. Do you want to share a little bit about some of the steps, the great steps that your team went through creating that?
Yeah, I feel like we're in a position because we're part of Sony, we have J Studio, we have somebody that would be a producer on our project from J Studio. We hired some cultural guides. Like I feel like we're in this unique position to help us create this thing. Oh, the Shoji screen, that one's a popular one.
This knocked me.
Sorry to interrupt. No, that's interrupt worthy right there.
Okay, so can we talk a little bit maybe about how you're approaching the sword play? I think that's a really interesting concept here. Like, you don't have to get too far into it. I know the game's still deep in development, but tell us a little bit about that.
Well, we're going for lethal precision, where there's not a lot of wasted energy. This is very trained experts, and so every strike, could end a life. So you want to make sure that each one counts. I mean, right now we're allowing these characters to kind of circle each other and talk to each other because it's not just kind of a furball, right? It's studying kendo. We've brought in experts to kind of show us how to do it.
And it shows.
It looks like maybe your team spent 400 years making this one scene. I mean, that's the thing that I would like our audience to remember is that every leaf, every flicker of flame has to be hand-placed by someone at some point in time, unless you had a giant machine AI do it all by itself.
Maybe, I don't know. We have a great team. It's, creating those beautiful... The lethal combat, that was the goal. Like, having the visceral combat. That was our goal.
Yeah, I mean, it's so great to have you guys here. We do have a few more things to get to, right, Sid?
We do. Thank you so much for joining us, guys.
Thank you guys.
Thank you for being a part tonight.
Oh, yeah.
Ghost of Tsushima looking mighty impressive. And
should we look at some of that stuff?
Yeah, so there's a whole experience here built out for folks who are here at the PlayStation E3 showcase. And we're going to get a little footage out of here. Oh, here we go. There we go. Look at this. So this was that period of time. This is the period of time when earlier on, when we had that intermission, we had to make a little bit of time for folks to walk from one part of the experience to the next. So you're seeing shots of that right now. Very just special, intimate, and beautiful.
Again,
I wish we could just open the doors for 10 million people to come in here and just kind of get this all up close and personal.
10 million people might be a little more than this venue can handle.
That's right. The fire marshal may have an issue with that, but it really is something else. And hopefully these clips here give you a little bit of a taste of what was in store here tonight at the PlayStation E3 Showcase.
And Sid, we sneakily got a few more folks in here to join us for the program. Again, I know, and specifically to talk about those little interstitials that we were seeing during our showcase. And it's my great pleasure to introduce the Media Molecule.
Hi.
Matching outfits.
We're matching.
Welcome to the program.
Thank you for having us.
Yeah, it's crazy.
It is our great pleasure. I want to point out, and correct me if I'm wrong, the little interstitials we were seeing were all created inside Dreams.
That's right. So we had no idea what they were going to be shown with the games. So Resident Evil, and then we get to do a little trumpet.
And little celeries, and then it's Death Stranding.
No greater wine pairing than the Resident Evil and the fart trumpet.
There we go. And we had the final word, right? The orange drummer. We need to give these guys names. If any of your viewers want to name our fruit, that would be awesome.
That'd be great. But yeah, it was really fun because the thing about Dreams is it's really fast to create these little sort of stories and games. And so when we got the opportunity to do something fun for the press conference, it just felt like such a good, to do something musical and sort of something that kind of showed off the playful nature.
We're teasing something with that, actually.
We are teasing something. We are. There's a tease
there's method in the madness.
There is
a nice palate cleanser in between each of those. And it kept everybody on their toes. But I actually want to zero in a little bit more on the create mode. That you guys are working on, and this is something that is, quite frankly, it's absolutely astonishing.
Okay, so I mean, we're showing this at E3. It's so exciting for us. We're demoing it on the show floor. We've got press hands-on. So I think. Dreams, you can create anything. Literally, people ask me, can we make games? Can we make movies? And the answer is always yes. And in fact, tonight we're going to be doing a live music show made in Dreams.
I was about to say, are you going to play music live?
We're going to play it tonight, and hopefully we'll find a way to get it out onto the internet.
We're debuting our new band, The Molecules.
Yeah.
Wait, really?
Yeah, and they are literally
perfect.
They will be using the create tools that you're watching right now to perform a 15-minute live gig. I don't think anyone knows about this, even the people out there in the garden haven't realized yet.
We're spoiling it for the folks at home.
Yeah, man, it's going to be big.
And I just want to point out is the footage that the folks at home are seeing right now. The seamless nature of the kind of create and the play, functionality of Dreams it cannot be overstated.
Yeah, I mean, it's super easy. Even if you don't think that you're a game creator, even if you've never thought about game designing, if you've played games, you can do this. If you can play a platform game, if you can play our story, then you can do this. You can create your own, you can upload, and then you can share incredible levels in 10 minutes. We're doing a demo this week at E3 where we create gameplay for a whole level in 20 minutes, including music. You can compose your own music, you can do the gameplay, you can animate, you can record voiceovers. The whole thing on a PlayStation.
And just to clarify, sorry to interrupt, is this two people both playing at once?
Yes, it's co-op, so we're showing co-op gameplay.
Multiple controllers, you can jam together, and it's quite funny because one of you can be testing and then another one can be getting the jump height right or whatever it is.
It's amazing.
Yeah, it's cool.
I just love Dreams, and I literally haven't even touched it yet.
Yeah, well, come over. Thank you so much.
But the idea really has been what you're seeing is really this easy nature of just picking and placing, because I think one of the things that that sometimes people get scared of like the idea of the blank canvas, but actually what I love about Dreams is it's just this idea of just choice. Like every day people make choices. You put your clothes on, you might choose where you put a poster in your bedroom, and Dreams is very like that. All you're really doing is like here you're seeing like this sort of Instagram effect. You can take a scene and be able to very quickly change it so that it looks really different, and you're adding your own mark.
And then the pièce de résistance is that all of this stuff which gets made gets uploaded, and if you just want to sit back on your sofa and enjoy the unending stream of madness of the PlayStation 4 players' creations, you can, and we sort of present it to you in a stream of who knows what it's going to be like. I mean, that's what's so exciting. You know, the beta is coming this year, so we will be starting to see what the creativity of PlayStation games really means for Dreams.
That's excellent. Beta coming this year for Dreams.
That's right.
And you know, I've said this before. I'll say it again about Dreams. In my maybe 20 years of being in the industry, I've never seen anything so just innovative and progressive and just potentially just game-changing. So
thank you.
Hats off to you. I mean, this must have been an absolute labor of love.
It really is. Yeah,
the molecule's gone mad.
It is. Yeah, big cheers to the team. We've gone mad. Big cheers to the team back home, because you know people really put their hearts and souls into Dreams to really get it to the point where you are moving between these different disciplines. And right now we have a studio that jams together in a way they've never jammed together before. We have like musicians actually just jamming with animators to actually make animation. I think that's one of the things we're really starting to see is these different workflows, and that just that's been one of the things we've really wanted to get that right. So I can't wait to see like people create all different types of genres of games and really almost like just come up with completely new ways of